The difficulties of making a disability access home while at the same time making it remarkably beautiful. I don't know if a building can do that. I'm not sure whether or not it can, in the end, answer everything asked of it. Cara was diagnosed with neuromyelitis optica, or NMO, a rare autoimmune disease that can flare up and cause irreparable damage to the central nervous system.
I want to have a beautiful home that works for me, that is functional. I want functionality and style to marry up and create a beautiful house for me and my family. It's going to give us the joy in life that I don't necessarily have now.
Set on the site of the old stable block on a steep slope, a perfectly level groundworks platform has already been built up at the front and cut into the hill at the back, beneath a long stone retaining wall. Structurally insulated timber panels will form the walls, and 5 laminated timber beams will allow the interior to be open, tall and large. Wide accessible doorways will lead you across flat floors to an open living room with views across the valley, and a dramatic roof light atop an audacious pyramid. The tall kitchen will have one wall clad in local reclaimed bricks, and the aim is to incorporate accessibility into the design. Any mobility aids will be super subtle. The floors will be ultra-flat and threshold-free for wheelchair access between the 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a therapy room and a small office, which will give onto a sheltered courtyard at the back. All these spaces have to be accessible, practical and beautiful. The gable ends will be clad in the stone from the old stable block that once stood here, while an overcoat of zinc will wrap the roof and the other elevations. So there can be no mistaking this for anything other than a modern building. Jonny will project manage while Cara designs the interior, a shared adventure to wrangle a beautiful new future, a wheelchair accessible path down which they have never been before. Of course, there is still one big obstacle to any future happiness: money.
So I think the timber frame was about £80,000. We're going to be skint. We need to borrow some money.
If they don't find the extra £100,000 missing from their 380 grand budget, the freedom this timber shell represents will almost certainly be more elusive than they hope. Wow. It is magnificent. All that zinc looks amazing. Far more than I thought there would be. Gosh, I think they've done such a beautiful job. The crisp zinc cladding is softened into the hill with a wildflower roof and bookended by the local stone gables. It is a faultless, fresh chunk of 21st century Yorkshire. As rooted, proud and as hard-working as the couple who built it.
Hello, hello!
Oh, good to see you. Look at you.
How are you doing?
Yeah, brilliant. I love your hair.
Oh, thank you very much.
Great. Looking both
you.
You're
Kevin.
both very smart. I like the gold door. And super flat floors everywhere, yeah?
Everything's completely level.
Oh. With that great view out there.
Took a lot of work, but it was worth it.
An open, accessible space with level floor and a raised firm sofa for Cara to easily transfer onto, all beneath a palatial glazed pyramid. Every socket and switch has been considered. This is a self-built home, but you know the moment you walk in that it's built by an electrician.
Yeah.
Where do you get these?
Just online, they're probably 40, 50 years in terms of when they were probably last used. I think there's something special about, you know, reusing something that's had a former life.
This is a really good width for you because it's safe and wide. It's also it's good height for me to sit at. Is it good height for you?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I've never seen you without your chair.
Yeah, I know. This was one of the first things that we specifically designed for the house. And it's lovely because I grew up playing in these fields. And now I can watch the kids doing it. This building gives me freedom. It means that I can do all the things that I've been longing to do. You know, I don't feel trapped. Me and Jonny have tried to show that just by thinking a bit harder, you can make accessibility work. I wanted it all, and I've got it all and more, Kevin. Got it all and more, yeah.
However bold the ambition contained within these walls, all construction is underpinned by fierce reality. For Cara and Jonny, their biggest fear was always money.
Everything jumped up, and it just seemed like the material list was never ending.
How much then did you spend all in?
About 400,000, I think, all in. We'll never spend money like this again, you know.
Are you excited about the future?
Yes, I can see it all happening now, and I can see me being a part of it, not just watching from the sidelines. I'm in the centre of it.
Doing it.
Yeah, and it's just such a happy feeling. It really, really is. Yeah.